Right, so we're in governor mode, and all I'm going to do is raise the throttle to about just under half stick, and the model just starts spooling up on its own. And that is a very slow head speed, very stable, forgiving setup. Can't really run it much slower than that with the head damping. I've got the hard dampers in for the 3D section that you will see in a little while. So we're just going to do a little bit of gentle hovering. Nice, big, solid radio control helicopter. Very high quality, all metal parts. Belt driven tail is absolutely perfect for learning to fly. Reason being, belts are very tough. Tube drives are more efficient, but if you touch the floor you will chip a tooth off a tooth drive. With the belt drive, they just skip a little and you're still flying. Okay, so we're just going to settle into a little bit of hovering. So this is, once you've got past the basic hover, this is the sort of thing you should be doing. Move to the centre, count to 3 or 4, and move over to the left. What we always find is there's one side we're not quite as happy with. So in my case it's the left hand side, so I'm staying a little bit closer. I'm just going to move back to my safe base, which is the centre. This is where I feel most comfortable, and then I'm going to move over to the right. And so what I'm actually doing is getting used to seeing the model from different sides without flying it around. If at any point I feel uncomfortable, I can either very quickly move back to centre, or the alternative, if I go back out to the right hand side again, is just to turn the tail. So they're my two escape routes for hovering. If I'm not comfortable from there, I turn the tail to the right and turn myself a little bit, and it's just like hovering as if it was in centre, or I quickly move it to the left and back to my safe position there. Okay, what I'm going to do now is we're going to look at the sport flying stroke aerobatic capability of this model. We're just going to let it spool down. And because it's in governor mode, we have to let it spool all the way down, or they can get a little bit confused if I went to flick in to idle up. That should be absolutely fine now. The motor's stopped, the blade's almost stopped. So I'm just taking it out of heading lock, just as a precaution, and I've just flicked the gear in. So I'm in idle up 1. The head speed's going to start to spool up nice and gently on its own. Probably notice the head speed's a little bit higher than it was before. I've now got some negative pitch, which you can see there, and the model's starting to sound a lot more positive. And we're just going into fast forward flight now. And again, it's very controllable. If I want to slow it down, I just put little stabs of back elevator and it starts to slow down. If I want to speed up, I put more collective and a little hint of forward. So what we're going to do now is come in for a nice big loop. And I've now gone full back stick, about -5, and I'm putting the collective back on. And this is conventional style aerobatics. I'm going to go upwind again, up into a nice big stall turn, nice positive turn on the tail, come downwind and into a roll. And this model is just superbly locked in throughout. Okay, we're going to come in now. And just to show you how it spools up into a fast head speed, we're going to allow the rotors to stop. Okay, I'm going into normal gyro, just in case. This is just so, because heading lock gyros can go a little bit funny when they're on the floor. They work absolutely fine in the air, but as the model is speeding up, they can go a little bit funny. So I'm just getting that habit of going normal gyro, straight into idle up 2. As the model starts to spin up, put the heading lock gyro on, and I'm going about centre stick, which is 0 pitch on this setup. We've now got a 3D setup, but it is a very soft 3D setup. But as you can see, the model is very responsive. So really I've got this geared for sport flying. That's why the head speed is a little bit slow. But it is extremely capable. This governor mode on this speed controller is a very soft mode. So it's brilliant for sport flying and learning, but it's a little bit too soft for a hard 3D. Which is why I'm keeping it a little bit higher. It can come down a little bit lower than that, I think. And that's why I'm keeping it very smooth. Just doing 4-point flips now. I'm just going to go into a little bit of backward inverted. And I'm just going to climb up into a backwards inverted loop. Half turn on the tail, and down into a nice gentle hiding. Turn the tail a bit, round into a nice tight inverted circuit. Into a square outside loop. Half roll, up. Settle into a little bit of inverted hovering. And this is the beauty of the larger model. It's very stable, very locked in. We just move over to our little round spot here. I'm just going to drift away to a very slow backward circuit. So this is the perfect 3D trainer. Not so fast and powerful that I'm getting into trouble, but there's enough power to do the manoeuvres. And we're just about running out of battery now.